What up, guys? I've been waiting to film this video for a minute. I got some rebar today, the bigger bundles of rebar, which we barely ever deliver. Reason I wanted to film this is we've had a couple incidents with this rebar. Couple guys, one, when I was training, a guy flipped the Moffett over or forward and didn't put his stanchions down, and then another guy that I wasn't training forgot to put the stanchions down and then flipped forward and hit his head. So let's just go over real quick how we do this. I got 3 big bundles and 1 little bundle in the back, so I'm picking 1 bundle at a time. Already got the fork spread all the way out. Remember, rebar is very slippery on the forks, the metal on metal. And if you get this too close together and your fork's all tangled up in this, it can get kind of messy, so it can get kind of tricky to pick this up one at a time. See, I'm already getting towards that second one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this first one. I'm going to lower her down a little bit, and I'm going to drive right over the second one so I can get my forks farther in. Now I have my forks farther back so it's not on the tips. So I don't know if you can see that, but I got it farther back on the forks. Now I'm going to boom it back in. And I got to be careful because I'm not on level ground out here. But what I like to do, I'll pull over here in a second and do it. If I want it to be a little more stable on the forks, I'll get it down, and then I'll do a little back up and stop. And then it just slides right back into my forks, just like that. Now I got it all the way into the forks, you see? So you want to make sure it's level on these sides before you attempt something like that. And now we just got to get it over and drop it where they want it. So remember now, I'm going to get it over there, get to where I want to drop it, and then I'm going to stanchion down. And here's another situation I got to be careful because I don't know how soft the ground is. And sometimes you just don't find out until you start putting your stabilizers down. So he's already got his sticks out here for me. I'm going to stabilize her down from here. Now what I'm going to do is use the forklift. I'm going to pull my forks out. And then now I can move it out farther. And I'm going to drop my first bundle there. I could shake it off, or I could just drive it out. I'm just going to drive it out. Now you can see in the ground there, see my stabilizer, it went down in the dirt. That's what you got to be careful for out here. Look at this, both of them. This is the stuff you got to watch out for with heavy loads. So stabilizers work great when you're on concrete, but you feel yourself starting to fall forward, you got to boom back in as fast as you can. And I know it's hard to do and you don't realize what's happening, but you can start flipping forward if those stabilizers keep going down to the ground. Better be prepared for that than just have it all of a sudden happen and you're not paying attention for it to happen. So, gonna do the same thing again. Now I got that first one out of the way. I'll be able to get this one more towards the edge, and then I'm just gonna lift up and drag it towards the edge. Then I'm gonna stick it again before I get to that third one. Tilt back. I'm gonna do my little shift back here. Boomed all the way back in. All right. I got it slid back a little bit. I'm good with it. I'm not even sure how long this is. This is special order rebar. By looking at the truck, it looks like about 20 feet. Same thing again. I'm gonna put my stabilizers back a little farther than that first hole. Glue them out. I'm gonna use the edge of the forklift to get my forks out. There we go. Still making holes in the ground there. I put a bunch of stickers down like I'm putting lumber down or something. Most people aren't too concerned with the rebar on the ground. It goes in the ground anyways. Alright, so I got 2 bundles left on here. I got 1 and then a half of one, so just gonna see if I can get both here at the same time. Looks like I can. Alright, I got both of them. We do such small orders of rebar normally. That's why these things get deceiving on guys. We don't see orders like this very often with our deliveries. So if you haven't done them before, you could very easily underestimate them, which has happened obviously a couple times. But like I always say, if you don't know, just use your stabilizers anyways. Better safe than sorry, as always. Alright. Last one. down. Stabilizer's up. And tuck it in a little bit. There we go. Alright, that was it.
Right on, man. Is that the only delivery today, or do you know of another one?
That's all I had for you.
Okay.
Why, what else are you expecting?
I don't know. I'd have to ask my dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He told me about Rebar, but we also got windows today that I wasn't.
Oh, if it's windows, those will be on a box truck. Yeah. I just do all the heavy duty stuff, so. But yeah, that's it for me. That one pallet and then that rebar.
Oh man, you have a good holiday.
All right, you too. Thank you. That covered it for the rebar I've been waiting to show. I just don't get big bundles of that very often, so that's one that I've had some guys hurt and wanted to show any of the new guys how it's done. So anyways, like always, if you're new and you want some more tips or advice on flatbed and Moffett deliveries, like and subscribe. If you got any other tips or comments you'd like to leave me, go ahead. I'm always up for new ways of doing stuff, and I will catch you guys on the next one.